go through a few drills just to help you kind of sync up lower body and upper body through impact, and to really try and get the chest moving forward and through impact to stop you kind of falling back or getting stuck coming through the golf ball. I think for me this happens a lot when the hips can get very active, get a little bit too open, and there's not a lot of lateral move or not enough lateral move in the swing. And also just when you tend to get stuck in a lot of side bend where the upper body tilts and falls back away from the target. I think they tend to be kind of the two key things that would effectively cause you to get a bit stuck coming through the ball. And generally speaking, as a result of that stuck movement where you get a bit stuck behind the ball, we tend to see a lot of activity in the rotation of the forearms, and then ultimately obviously the rotation of the face. So these drills are very, very simply just designed to kind of help you move your chest a little bit better through the ball and reduce a little bit of rotation in the face and in the forearms. So to begin, we're going to start with a real easy one, just a single leg drill. So all we're going to do is just put the ball kind of in line with our front foot. Right foot's going to go out to the side, and really what I'm trying to do here is just hit little short kind of pitch shots. I'm just using a 9-iron here, but you can use 9-iron wedge, it doesn't really matter. But we want little short shots where we're just feeling our chest turning to face the target. So when I finish, I want to feel like my whole body is looking down the target line, like my chest is turned to face the target. And this is kind of doing two things. So it's slowing down my front hip a little bit, and also allowing my chest to kind of catch up and close that gap. So just little short kind of punchy shots are great for this. So right leg on its tippy toe, just a short little swing and turn. So you can see when I finish, my chest is still bent forward towards the ball a little bit, but I've really turned my head, turned my chest to face the target. So that's going to be drill 1. Our second drill is kind of an expansion of that, but it's a little bit more of a punch drill. This is called a pelvic punch drill, and it's hard to get this really pure, so you're going to have to work quite hard at this drill to really master it. Effectively, again, just a lofted club, wedge, 9-iron, even an 8-iron sometimes you can do it. Normal enough stance, and what we're going to do is we're going to bring it back to about hip high. Now from hip high we're going to try and punch the ball, but what we want to do is punch it with as little kickback or extension of the backswing as possible. So ideally from a stationary backswing position, we'll punch the ball, we'll drive our chest and our body at it, and then we'll hit the brakes quite quickly the other side too. So that should look a little like this. Into normal setup, backswing and stop, hit it. And again, you can see I really try and drive my chest and drive my head towards the target. The idea again is that I'm really accelerating the upper body, I'm getting it to close the gap on the lower body, and then I'm continuing through to face the target. Third drill, again a really good one, simple, we just need an alignment stick for it, and this is just going to go under your right arm. So again, we're going to pop this in tight here, it sits nicely in front of us. And you'll see when you start to make a couple of light little swings with this, you'll see that the arms kind of stay under the stick all the time, and it really forces your body to move. If you get a little bit stuck behind the ball and your forearms go, you'll see that stick will fall immediately. So the stick just goes diagonally under my right arm, squeeze that in. Again, you can hit soft short shots to begin, but we can kind of start to extend the swing a little bit here, just trying to turn through, and you can see keep that stick nice and tight. What you'll notice is in the finished position when I'm using this, that my arms will travel much more across my body than maybe you're used to. So it's a good little drill to kind of help you feel what the correct follow through would be, or at least a follow through that has a lot less rotation in the forearms. I'll just show you one more, and again just keep an eye out for that finish. It's just nice and easy, arms across, and you can see there I don't hit the stick. So it's a great one to build up the feeling of my right side coming through the shot and really minimizing the rotation of the face. Last but not least, just a little follow through drill, kind of almost copying like a Tommy Fleetwood style finish. And what we're going to do just to feel that would be go into setup, and I want you to just show me an impact position. So what impact should feel like. Kind of off my back foot, left leg extended, and then from there turn and finish with my arms nicely low and across my body. So we might do that 2 or 3 times, just getting into an impact, push the club through, arms nice and low, and hold the finish. And then from there, we're going to try and make a proper swing with that finish in mind. So again, just up to my shoulder, through, keeping the arms that little bit across my body. And you can build this up to pretty much a full swing in terms of speed, but you're just trying to keep the upper body turning through the shot and keep my arms a little more across my body, rather than the habit would be if you get stuck or you fall behind the shot, the forearms drift out in front, the arms get away from me, and you get a little bit stuck coming through the ball. So there's 4 drills. It's a really good little routine to get into if that's a problem that you face. But just working through that in practice is a great starting point to help you reduce any kind of forearm rotation or inconsistency.